Now we're going to begin terraforming. That's what I call it when we go out into the world and start modifying the world to fit what we need or what will benefit our survival. Still got a few more leaves to whack. I'm kind of obsessed about not missing out on drops, so you're just going to have to bear with me while I take care of this obsession. Now, we don't need this ridge of dirt in the way because it's just something we have to hop over or walk around. It doesn't make the hill that much taller, and we could use the dirt. Because see our jungle tree with the vines? We can take some dirt and put it behind the vines, and then we'll be able to climb the vines and get on top of the tree. Sometimes my mouse doesn't click right and I don't grab things well. I'm standing too close, so I had to back up. Can't jump because there's a tree leaves on top of me. So now I've made a stack of dirt, and now I can climb the vines. Yay! Jump and place a block of dirt, jump and place another block of dirt. And you can't put torches right on leaves, but you can put them on a block of dirt. And don't you think it's kind of weird you can put a block of dirt on top of trees? Oh, except I ran out of dirt, so I had to use a block of wood. I'm a little embarrassed about that. I was hoping when I jumped I'd fall, but when you land on grass, you can jump higher than normal without any crunchy noises. This is grass, tall grass. Tall grass has seeds, and there was a seed. So just left click on them. They will break off. Don't hit the fern. And sometimes, not all the time, but once in a while, you will get seeds from whacking grass. So I'm grass whacking. I'm digging me some more dirt because, oh, look what I found. Those are ink sacs from squid. Water will try to suck you back down, so don't be surprised if you go back under the water when you didn't mean to. 2 ink sacs from squid. So squid spawn as long as the body of water is wide enough, long enough and wide enough. The depth isn't really important. They can spawn in a 1 block deep depth. But I don't know how many blocks it is, but it has to be a certain number of blocks of width and length before squid can spawn. But they quite often can't survive in shallow water. So apparently 2 of them died at about the same time, and they leave ink sacs. You'll use those later for making, well, ink and dye, black dye. I'm measuring right across so that I can place a torch on the other side. Grasses are different colors depending on whether they're near heat, in other words, lava. So if your grass turns color, if any plants turn color, that's indication that you're near lava. There's a squid. More seeds. They're funny little things, aren't they? They're passive mobs. They won't hurt you, except if you're in a boat. If you get hit by a... Oh, hoe. Right mouse button. You have to hoe the soil or you can't plant the seeds. Right mouse button, place the seeds, and they will grow. Now, if I had the cooties turned on, I might have killed some skeletons and gotten some bones from the skeletons to make bone meal. But we're just going to have to wait a few game days for it to grow. Did you see the soil turn darker as it hydrated? I put the light down so that it'll grow a little faster. Things tend to grow more quickly, especially wheat. Now this was silly. That tower I put up, I forgot why it was there and I took it back down. Sometimes I try to be too neat and I forget why things are there, and it was there for a good reason. We won't need that for very long because eventually we're going to climb a taller tree. So now it's time to go back home, and now you can see one of the problems with not being able to see the crosshairs because I want to block my doorway and I missed and I ran out of time. I didn't run out of time. I ran out of because I could only use this Bandicam to record with for 10 minutes at a time, and I couldn't remember what time I started that last recording, so I panicked and turned it off early. There's the dirt I missed. But I thought, you know what? I have stairs now. So there's a stair facing me. I know that's silly. I could just make it flat. I probably will. There's the stair facing me the other way. See how it makes a corner? If you get it right at the right angle, you can make a corner. I think it's kind of cool. You can do all kinds of stuff making really... You know what else you can use stairs for? Shingles on roofs. It looks really nice. And you can put them upside down and make all kinds of really nice frames and borders. A pool of water surrounded by stairs looks really beautiful. You can't hop and place something underneath you very well on water. See, water does that thing where it sucks you down. So I'm making me a staircase to the top of the thing. I'm trying to put a stair down. I don't have any more stairs. Aren't I silly? Oh well. But it's going to be nice not to have to hop so much anymore. I'm all hopped out. Back down to my other side. I have an evil plan here. I'm going to make I'm going to make an underwater skylight so when I go to the tunnel on the other side, on the jungle side, as I cross underneath, it'll have light and I'll be able to look up and see the water. We plants only grow if you're within, I think, the same chunk, and a chunk is a 16 by 16 radius. I'm not sure if I'm within 16 of that weed or not, but I'll be out here working, and as long as I'm nearby, the wheat will continue to grow. There's no point in things growing if you're not nearby, so the game just sort of pauses them. Um, Cooties don't spawn, animals don't spawn, you have to be around. Or you have to have, like, you have to build a pen to keep your cows in and stuff. They disappear when you're not there, but the game remembers that that's your space, and the animals will return. Animals will return in the wild, too, but there's no sense in the computer having to remember all those animals if you're not anywhere nearby. There's lots of animals out there. In theory, they're just not there yet in reality. The game gets stingy with grass seed. After you've gotten a few, it says, oh, no, you don't. And frankly, I like the tall grass. I think it's pretty. It gets in the way when you're trying to breed chickens. But I think the tall grass is pretty and adds dimension to the game. So I'd rather not chop it all down. It doesn't grow back naturally. You can sprinkle bone meal on the flat grass and you will get tall grass and you will get seeds. And here I am like a silly out when it's dark again. Like I have all kinds of protection and people are going to keep me from getting killed. Well, I did. I turned the game on peaceful. Where are my stairs? Here she goes down her stairs. Back into her house. It doesn't require hopping. Yay. See if I can place the dirt right. Yes. Now look in our furnace. I put in sand and charcoal. I think, yeah, sand and charcoal. And now we have glass blocks. We're going to make windows. Yay.